Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail with another FTL Challenge Run. Last time we did the Trust No One Challenge and I got skunked in Sector 4. This time we're going to be doing a challenge requested by Paulins2012, a person who's been viewing my videos for a very long time. Hey, what's up? This is going to be a very simple special challenge where I'm going to be using the Zoltan B. It's a weapon restriction challenge. You see my loadout here, 2 ion weapons, a MEB weapon. Those are the only weapons I get to use in the game. Not these 3 specifically, but I cannot use lasers, I cannot use missiles, I cannot use bombs. Only ions and only beams. And because the way he worded the challenge, which I'll have in the description, is using only ions and beams, I'm going to have that be the language that says that drones, unless they're beam drones, I guess that's okay because they are beam weapons. But teleporting, that's not ions, that's not beam, so no teleportation. Whew, this is going to be an exciting one. So this is just going to be the microwave because we are going to be trying to fry our opponents here. And we do start the microwave, should I say. The Zoltan B is one of my favorite ships, or at least from the color standpoint loadout. The ion blast are things you'll want to replace eventually, and hopefully we can get a good ion weapon to replace them with. Otherwise, it's going to be hoping for the best with pipe beams and then some. But let's go ahead and get this one started just to see what we can possibly do here. Surely nothing's going to go wrong. The last time I played the Zoltan B, I believe it was a shieldless challenge, so it's been a little while since I've used this ship. But it's going to be a little bit more of a standard run as we get an immediate store that's useless unless I want to sell the Zoltan shield. Keep in mind the Zoltan B starts with no active shield. And it's not, but it is a level 1 shield, so you can't actually buy it. But right away, I could have gotten a beam weapon, and cloaking's okay because it's not a weapon, but drone control I'm iffy about, but he says weapons, so that works. And what I probably should do here, though, is go ahead and have my stuff there. There we go, Heavy Laser Mark II. That is just going to be sold. It's not something I have to ditch, but it's not something I'm going to have equipped either. So probably one of my first priorities with this ship is getting the 100 scrap for a shield. But the way that what'll stop me from possibly doing that is if I need to get something like better borders or better doors, or if a better opportunity presents itself. Like if I have 80 scrap and an ion blast Mark II just lands in my lap at a store, I'll be buying that up like nobody's business. But for now, we're getting nobody's business in that there's nobody around. So right now, just empty space. There's another store that I could possibly sell this weapon at. Maybe we'll get back there. Asteroid field is no, oh my god. This is not what we want to face on this challenge right away. Asteroid fields spell a lot of trouble for Zoltan shields, especially with lasers right here. So we're all going to be getting fired upon in just a second. We're going to have to get some fancy shoot. Whoa. Don't want that. We want this. As much damage as possible. My Zoltan shield is still going to get lasered once. So if I can take out their weapon system here, yes. So I can survive 2 more asteroids. Potentially. There we go. So I survive, at least for now. I'm not going to accept that surrender, as nice as it would be. And I'll just let them die. And hope that my shields get up. Probably a very poor exchange there, but 1 more shield. I managed to make it through the asteroid field, alright. So let's go to the store. Just 30 scrap, nothing fancy. Nothing really to sell. Reverse ion field, none of this stuff is very interesting. So we're just going to sell the heavy laser. And I'm going to take a calculated risk and say no to fuel. Because right now I'm really gunning for 100 shields just so I can have level 1 shields. That is such an important safety net here. Don't need drone parts. So far I'm doing pretty terribly in the random events portion of this game. But it's just Sector 1. Here we go. Rebel ship with a pike beam. The pike beam is a pretty unfortunate loadout for what I'll be facing, but it does just have 1 shield. So I should be able to do some pretty significant damage here. The reason I don't like the pipe beam in particular is just because it does 2 system damage to the ion shield. So they're going to get 1 more possibility of firing the pipe beam here. but I still have one shield up. up. So as long as I can keep these shields locked down, it's gonna be okay, guys. Okay, so they're trying to leave. 5 fuel. I kind of do need the fuel now, so I'll accept that. I know you're a rebel fighter, but I really want to get 100 scrap by Sector 2, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to get some better combat results here than what I'm getting. So, aiding the civilian ship, this is a good Mantis fight to start with. And I'll just go ahead and lock these on there. Because ion weapons are interesting, they automatically go for the shields first. So it doesn't really matter where I have what targeted. Right now, good to get their bombs down. Want to get these fired before there. Now, I love the pike beam on this ship because you can wreck so many rooms at once. See, you almost took out the ship right there. If it was a halberd beam, halberd beam. You can't actually one-shot this ship with a halberd beam this early in the game, but that is the Zoltan A, not the Zoltan B. So we'll just get this in line, and there we go. Please be a good amount of scrap. Love to get some scrap. There we go. So we don't have a store right here, so let's go ahead and just ship it up instead. Level 1 shields. That's more of a safety net if we need it. Next is going to be some energy for the ship. I don't know if this is connected to the exit, but I'm pretty sure it's connected here. We're going to find out. This is where I say, hey look, there's a setting that lets me do whatever I want with this stuff. Okay, this is exactly why we got the shields, I guess. So we're going to try and keep this locked down. Going to keep this going as long as possible. May have to just activate the shields momentarily though, but the shields aren't going to start taking shots until... There we go. That's what we need. Oh wow, look at that. Just went right into there. Is it going to hit the cockpit? I don't know. No, it barely did not hit the cockpit. That was lucky. Okay, so let's see if we can take out this laser before it fires again. Nope. So there we go. Let the asteroids do some work now. That's what we need. As once again, my ion weapons are just taking down the beams just in the nick of time. That's where this ship is really strong in Sector 1. Really strong. And they're not getting out of here alive. So more scrap would be lovely. Got their shields just in time. Well, I need them up right now, so... I guess we can do without an ion blast right now. I just want my people to be able to breathe. Don't want to take any unnecessary damage here. Not this early. So I don't think I'll have enough time to go here and the exit. So we'll just go straight here and then kick myself later as I kick something under the computer desk already. And we're going to intervene and defend the outpost because we can do that this time. So they have a, oh my god, a burst laser too. And this stuff, that's not good. Okay, well... I'm going to hold on to this as long as we can. See if we can hold out just a little bit. So if I can get these weapons down. Pike beam's really good against this ship too. I mean, I just gotta hope for some dodging here. Okay, so the pike beam's down. These are both 2-power weapons, so that gives me an opportunity to kind of predict what's going on here. Like, if that's 1 ion damage and then 1 system damage, unfortunately that's not going to take it out, so... Shields up. Maybe next go around, maybe next cycle. Okay, so we're running low on air again, but now they're not firing either, so... Try and keep the oxygen up as best we can. There we go. Easy. That's how it's supposed to go every time, right? 10 scrap, more missiles, drone parts, and even more bonuses. So yeah, I wouldn't have made it. That works. And you know what? I might as well see what sector I can jump to next. Pirate or Rebel? Let's go to Rebel sector. Haven't done those in a while. Shouldn't be so bad. I mean, there's no store right nearby, and there's a few nebulae to play in, but let's go ahead and get 2 power first so that we don't have to juggle power between systems now. Congratulations, Zoltans, you can breathe again. Alright, so next priority is doors, but because we're in a rebel sector, there are going to be a lot of auto-assault drones like this. So we are going to go ahead and fight this guy. It does have 2 laser weapons. They will sync up their timing pretty decently, so this could get nasty. I do need to start being on the lookout for better weapons, though, because with my ions and beams, this does partially come down to luck of the draw. What weapons can you get? But then again, aren't most roguelikes like that anyway? Okay, so knocked out all their weapons just in time because my Zoltan shields are now down. Just want to take out their systems as much as possible. If I can just keep it locked down. Pike Beam's going to be able to shoot one more time in just a moment. Actually, I might as well go this way. So it's not like you're going to get to just automatically repair everything. So yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. But because I have no lasers, that heavy laser would have actually been very nice to hold on to, but it's a challenge run, so let's just blow it up. Already my weapon guy's leveling up. That's one nice thing about ion weapons. So let's see here. You can hack into it to give the rebels false information. Let's hack. And you're about to disconnect and you stumble across unprotected information, so now we know more about what's going on here as I hit the M button for map. Okay, so we have some stores. We're going to be working our way over to probably this store. Once again, I don't have the setting turned on that lets me see what's connected to what, but chances are I should be able to go over here, maybe connect, maybe go up through there, but we're going to try and make a straight line of it, get as many encounters as we can, because you really got to take advantage of the early sectors here where there's only one shield. And just, let's see what we can blow up. That's part of the fun of the ship. And I hope those missiles don't do too much damage. It's just a Leto missile at least. Oh, bitch. Now, you know what sucks there is that ion weapons, when they miss, they don't go for the shields. There we go. That's more like it. So cockpit's down, they're not going to be missing anymore. They have level 1 medbay. And now, all of a sudden, they're not... Oh, all of a sudden they're not auto-targeting the shields. That's so weird. I was just saying before that that's how it works. It's the order of the universe. And now they're trying to get away, and they might be able to... Might as well take the surrender. Better to get some guaranteed scrap than no scrap at all. Now we're just going to fight as many ships as we can here. And I'm going to save my scrap for one of the stores. Oh my god. Well, it's a beam drone. It's not so bad. If I had no shields, this could be the death of me right here. But we're okay. As long as these don't sync up too badly. Fortunately, these two beam weapons are not going to be very effective. So I guess the better question is, what 5 rooms do I want to hit? Probably those 5. There we go. There we go. Pretty simple, at least doing some drone damage as well. I actually took out the beam drone, which is, as happened actually in one of my prior Zoltan runs, although I was a Zoltan A, I was very close to getting a perfect flagship kill when suddenly I bugged out one of the places. Let's just see here. Guess we go like this. Wow, really? I guess this is the best way to fire. Anyway, the ion drone, not the ion drone, the beam drone came back online, and it came back online and fired its shot in a way that it was inside the shield, so my shield sort of blocked it. It was the only damage I took for the whole flagship fight. I have not come close ever since to getting a perfect flagship. But we'll just go ahead and take these easy fights. You're already trying to run away, so we're still going to take out your weapons. I should target one of your other systems, though. Oh boy. This is not going to end well, is it? Okay, so FTL's delayed. Good. I'll just see if we can do this without taking too much more heat. Because those ion weapons aren't hurting anybody. Alright, so a little more scrap. Like I said, I'm just trying to save up, pull as much cash money as I can. And it's going to be interesting. I was kind of hoping for a store in the middle of the sector, but since they're right next to each other, don't have too many options. But fortunately, we're getting some pretty squishy ships. So we'll see how this goes. We'll be nuking down my stuff pretty quickly. Might as well take out these rooms. There we go. Had to do some extra ion damage to the shields apparently. And now because my guy's a level higher, he can cycle through these and actually do cumulative ion damage, which if we actually had level 3 sensors, you could see the system power here. But we don't, so we don't. And just now, they're taking out my ion. And I could ion down their oxygen and just try and suffocate them, but we don't really have time for that. We got a Federation to save. So, shields down, ship down by Slug Light Cruiser. And, oh, another heavy ion. Not my favorite ion weapon, but it could come into play very usefully later on, so we're going to hold on to it. The reason it's not my favorite is that it has a longer charge time, but it does 2 ion damage, so that does mean that I can possibly do 3 ion damage at a time. It's going to be very important that my weapon guy maxes out his level, and he's already almost there. So, you know what? You find the ion weapons you can use, and you go to use them. If I have 3 ion weapons and 1 pike beam, I can still win the game. So, unfortunately, we don't want to get ioned here. So, the other nice thing about beam weapons is that they don't miss. Ion weapons do, but like that, just like that. Wow, damn. Alright, so that is a... what kind of ion weapon? That's a heavy ion that just fired on me. So we'll see if we can put a stop to this. There we go. Safety is restored to the universe. One more set of shots. Is somehow I lost shielding there for a second. I missed that little detail. But alright, one more explosion and more scrap. Now, what do we got here? We have a dead end. I actually should have gone up there. I was thinking of that before, but here we go. Way to fail in the roguelike state of mind of how are we going to make it here. For all I know, this isn't connected to the exit, and I'm going to be shunting myself into a terrible corner. But we'll give it a shot. So, anti-ship drone Mark 1. I will not be allowed to use that. If it were a beam drone, I could. So I really hope this is connected to the exit, or at least to the other store. But my guess is that it's not. Alright, so continue. Long-range scanners are very useful. Let's go ahead and sell the anti-ship drone, because it's illegal. Let's hear. Are we connected to the other store? Yes, but not the exit. So we're going to have to fight the rebel fleet through the exit, regardless. So let's go ahead and plan with that in mind. Long-range scanners are good. FTL jammer could actually be very useful this run, but I don't want to spend all my scrap on both. Let's buy the 3 fuel. Let's buy this. Let's try our luck at the other store. Since the rebel fleet's going to overtake the exit anyway, I have a little bit more time to explore. So there we go. Second store. Nothing really great. Can't use the teleporter. Cloaking's too expensive, so... can buy some more scrap or some more fuel. Might as well buy a little bit. Would love one of those events that lets me sell missiles, but... well, you know what? I'll jump here, and if I can't go straight to the exit, I'll just go back around. Isn't this fun? Where you're like, oh, you should have used the minimap stuff and blah! Oh, what? How'd they get past my Zoltan shield? Oh, shit. This is why I need to upgrade my doors. Alright. Space doors opening. My little Zoltan friends get in here. They can run around wherever they want. Whoa, guys. I don't want all the doors dying here. So try and take out my scanners and engines, and the oxygen should dump in time. I said should dump in time. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. Let's go and close the doors. Only lost my scanners there. It's not so bad, but you can see how low health these Zoltans have. They just pop real quick. Why do I have no... oh, I have no evade. Of course I have no evade. Alright, so quick repairs. Let my oxygen replenish. As if you're wondering, Vincent, get back on weapons. What's going on with my power and why are things underpowered? Zoltans, for those of you who don't know, those little yellow bars are where they are powering systems in the room. So technically what you really want to do with the Zoltan ship is get an additional crew member and pull this Zoltan off the cockpit, because cockpit gets no advantage from that. But see, here we go. However, this is going to be a free jump. It's going to be connected to the exit. I can feel it in my brain. So maybe I'll get a bonus fight here. Long-range scanners. Alright, so try and track them. So are we going to be getting some good stuff? They come aboard and abandon their wrecked ship. So there we go. What was I just saying? I want to get an extra crew member here. You'll be pilot. And now I know I know Legrani's leveled up in piloting a little bit, but now I get a bonus energy here that I don't really have anywhere to use it right now. That's probably going to change because we are going to be facing the Rebel fleet here. So what do I want to do? I probably want to upgrade my shields. There we go. Looks good to me. We'll upgrade this as well, just in case we need to get the hell out of Dodge. So this is all about survival. We're in Sector 2. I'd be really embarrassed to lose this go-around. But here we go. Oh, that is a nasty complement of weapons. And they can teleport onto my ship, too, so that's cute. Good thing I have a Zoltan. Of course, they can't teleport on it right now, so let's go ahead and take advantage. And my goal here is really just to survive and run, so whatever else we can accomplish is great. So we're going to get boarded momentarily. Okay, where are they board? I didn't upgrade my doors again because I'm an idiot. Alright, so y'all are going to go in here. Yeah, this is why you upgrade your doors, dummy. Unfortunately, that means I have one less shield, so no point in having that. We're just going to go on a very defensive strategy here. And hope our major systems don't get taken out. Like the cockpit. That'd be lovely. So let's hear my doors are out, so half of my ship doesn't have shit now. But I do think we'll be able to survive and get out of here okay. As long as we don't lose our NG bro. Taking some damage finally. Shields are hurting. Let's get out. Sometimes you just gotta survive. So Zoltan homeworlds versus pirate-controlled sector. God, I hate fighting Zoltans so much, but we're gonna do it anyway. I used to think of the green sectors as the safe ones. Now I think of them as the annoying ones. So here's our ship. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it falling apart? But hey, we're gonna make it. I think, perhaps. Would probably help if I put air in my systems, though. Alright, so as soon as we get the doors, there's not too much to worry about. And I know I could have my NG repairing better things, as Hasifa, or however you pronounce that, is going over there. So what's my number one priority? I have level 2 shields at least, but my number one priority right now is doors. Doors, doors, doors. You saw how borders screwed me up there pretty harshly. We do not want that to be an issue in the future. So we're going to go doors first, ask questions later. Looks good enough to me. There we go. You actually used to be able to level shields by just powering and depowering shields, but they patched that. Okay, so this exit's really far in the middle. I don't know if I really like that, but hopefully this challenge run will go beyond one jump in Sector 4. And we'll see. So far, I like enemies that have no defenses. Unless it's an unusually high evasion, which my beam weapon doesn't really care about. So that is a 2-shot heavy laser, which I was worried about just a little bit. So we'll be switching our fire here. Okay, now we won't, because the 2-shot heavy laser doesn't really affect me too much now that I have level 2 shields. There we go. So quick end to you. Auto Scout, the fights are not going to be this easy for much longer. In fact, it's probably going to behoove me, if that's even a thing anymore, to put even more scrap in my weapons, just so I can start firing the heavy ion with the ion blast. Because 3 ion damage piles up so hard, but doors first, that's kind of a necessity by this late and normal. On easy, you can get away with not having doors for a while. I really pushed it this run. So there we go. Level 2 shields and a halberd beam and an ion weapon. This is a nasty concoction right here. But fortunately, because our guy has the levels that he has in shields, I should be able to be a little decent as long as this ship doesn't have a rapid firing ion weapon, and I think it might. Well, it doesn't anymore, so if I can just not get hit by a halberd beam right now, that'd be great. There we go. Shields up. Just trying to keep those shields knocked down. There we go. So 21 scrap, that's what we want. And we get a store as well, so we're going to derp around here a little bit. See what we can get. Wow, for the Zoltan sector, this is a lot of crap that I'm facing. When I say crap, I do mean stuff in space like this, like a beam drone. I mean, a beam drone's a good idea. Especially when it fucking... Oh my god, my shield room is going to be sliced toast. If that's even a thing. Alright. Please knock out one of their weapons. Okay. You get the hell out of there. Yeah, we gotta keep you on weapons, so... Unfortunately, my shields are gonna burn, so I've really got to take out the drone control here. And fast. I gotta get lucky with some of these shots. Not like that. Okay, cockpit. Nope. Yes, took out the beam drone just in time. Unfortunately, some of their lasers are still firing. And that one's probably going to go off this turn. Okay. Can close my door. Can actually probably conduct repairs here now. It's the other reason you want those level doors is now my shields are completely taken out. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta survive. Let's put the MG in there to make... He's gotta heal up anyway, so... Put him in there just to help the repairs just a little bit. And we're going to a store too, so... Repair, repair, repair. It's a brand new repairing day. I have 73 scrap. I may conceivably have some stuff to sell. But we're going to definitely hit the store now. Definitely, definitely. And we get a beam drone, and we get drone control, which is interesting. But I don't really have anything to sell, because I don't want to sell my ion weapons. I don't want to sell my heavy ion. I guess let's just buy repairs for now. And hope for another store. There's other places I can use those upgrades. I've burned myself in the past by paying for stuff that I won't use for a few sectors or jumps. There's a few things that you can buy that are worth it, but this isn't one of them. Okay, so the question is, do we want to go for level 3 shields early? We're going to be kind of tanky if we're waiting on this stuff, so... I guess we'll upgrade here first. Get level 4 shields. Let's check out this distress beacon. What could possibly be going wrong? I do want level 3 shields probably by the end of Sector 4. Alright, so... Shame to let the opportunity go to waste. I will profit off of that. Okay, so a few more jumps that have goodies. The Rebel fleet is taking its dear sweet time getting to me. Alright, so they give you a formal tour of ship, you get some local star charts and manually log details. So yay, Zoltan's being friendly. There's another store, but I probably have to go through a asteroid field to get to it. So we're not going to do that. I will jump for a few more ships just to see what fights I can get into. You interrupted. The Mantis, they're here. Please, something. Alright, so we want to nuke down their shields as fast as possible. It's probably going to take 2 ion shots to do it. There we go. See if we can take out their weapons now. I don't like getting missiled, but the ion shield does help. There we go, so missile down. Actually, all their weapon systems down. That's awesome. So fast shooting ion blast 2s. Maybe with a fast-shooting heavy ion on top of that, it'll turn out okay. I can keep thinking, right? Of course, I can't be missing like that. But I can't take out their entire ship, so kablooey. 30 scrap. And if this is connected to the store, that'll be hilarious, but I doubt it is. Alright, so here's a Zoltan ship. But this is why I don't like fighting Zoltans, because they get to hide behind their big guns and stuff. So I'm going to have to watch my shields just a little bit. I did increase for 5% extra dodge. Didn't do me a ton of good, didn't do me a ton of bad either. So let's see here. How many rooms is this? 1, 2, 3, 4... Wow, can I really get 6 here? I think I can. I've always wondered what ships I can get 6 rooms on. It looks like I can with this one. So 6 damage. 6 damage. There we go. So definitely don't need to mess with that crap now. That's one way you do it. So just 6 more damage. And call it a good time. There we go. Kaboom. 26 scrap, 104. Oh, it's so tempting to go through here. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling pretty lucky. I should be able to get down there, get to the store, and then get to the exit. Why not roll the dice? Just this once. Because they have a really scary complement of weapons. And we're both going to be getting hit by asteroids, so this is why I say I've made a huge mistake. But fortunately, they do not seem to have their shields ready, so I can try and go for a little bit more evasion here. They're already taking asteroid damage. There we go. So shield's doing its thing. Let's go for 6 damage again. There we go, with some asteroid assistance to boot. I think we can turn the oxygen back on now. Alright, so the asteroids will probably take this ship before I can. All in all, a good trade as long as I can get out of the sector in time. That's 25 more scrap. Gotta wait for the jump, but that's going to be an easy wait. And then I can connect to the exit from there. But hopefully I can from the store as well, or I'm going to be in trouble. Alright. So breach bomb, burst laser. No, none of these are really working for me. Automated reloader, though. I think with my ion strategy, an automated reloader is going to be really powerful. So we're going to get that. Kind of goes counterintuitive with trying to say some of my stuff. If I find another ion weapon I can buy, I just will sell something. But anything I can do to dump this cooldown further to keep these ions cycling on each other is great. Because right now, I have a max level crew member. Where is he? Vincent. So he should be able to fire 19% faster charge level. Yay. Good stuff. Let's see what's at the exit. That worked out pretty well. Until I get my face blown up now. Surrender your goods, yar, I'm a pirate. Okay, they're trying to run away. I did not get the FTL jammer. I did get the WTF. Please, Daddy, don't hurt me. Missile laser combo from hell. If I can just take out their damn shields. Alright. There we go. Pike beam. This is the shot you want to take here. Okay, so as long as I can keep this up, keep their systems down. Their missiles pretty threatening too. But I can deal with the medbay. Alright, so someone's repairing the weapons room. Anti-ship drone's gone, so let's go ahead and just do this. Fortunately, that's stupidly... Whoa! Unfortunately, I very stupidly just misappropriated my power. Well, there we go. Things were going so well, guys. And then all at once, I just move one person over, I get some system damage. There we go. Good timing on the drone shot there. And an anti-ship drone Mark 1. I want an anti-ship beam drone, potentially. So overall, once again, kind of the challenge run thing, I'm getting some weapons that I'd really love to use. That I don't get to, but that's okay. We have 91 scrap, and I think I am in decent shape. I'm pretty close to actually getting level 3 shields if I want to. But let's see what's in the next sector. We can go to the rock-controlled sector or the Mantis homeworlds. The rebel-controlled sector or Mantis homeworlds, and I don't know about the rebel sector. This is actually a lot of red on the map. I kind of like it. I'm going to go for the Mantis homeworlds because nothing says Zoltan welcoming party like a ship event where 4 Mantis teleport on you and then 3 teleport from another ship. So this is Way to Fail with Faster Than Light with the challenge run. Thank you again, Paulins2012, for suggesting this. It's fun so far. Hopefully it's fun to watch, but that's it for now. Hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all next time.